Students, welcome to the second session of chapter 10, Refraction and Dispersion of Light of subject Science of class 8th. Students, topic for today is rules of refraction. In 7th class, you have studied about the laws of reflection, in which you know the different terms related to these laws, that is incident ray, normal ray and reflected ray. In laws of refraction, again there are few terms which you must know. Number one is incident ray. You already know that incident ray is the ray of light that falls on a surface or on a medium, and normal, it is the ray of light that falls at 90 degree on the surface of any object or material. And here in case of refraction, there is a refracted ray. Refracted ray is the ray that passes from one medium to another, and there are two angles also, angle of incidence and angle of refraction. Angle of incidence is the angle between incident ray and normal, and angle of refraction is the angle between refracted ray and normal. Now there are two rules of refraction. Number one, a ray of light bends towards the normal when it goes from an optically rarer medium to an optically denser medium. Now you know that when we compare air and water, air is rarer medium, whereas water is denser medium. Why air is rarer medium? Because the speed of light in air is more than the speed of light in water. So when a ray of light falls on a surface, that is when it passes from rarer medium to denser medium, then it bends towards normal. It means angle of incidence is more than angle of refraction in that case. And second rule is a ray of light bends away from normal when it goes from an optically denser medium to an optically rarer medium. Means when ray of light passes from a medium in which ray of speed of light is less to the medium where speed of light is more, then it will move away from the normal. In this case, angle of incidence will be less than angle of refraction. Students, look at your screen. A diagram is given. Here the ray of light passes from glass to air. These arrows, they are indicating the propagation of ray of light. Glass is having high refractive index and air, it has low refractive index. So refracted ray, it bend away from normal. Here angle of incidence is less than angle of refraction. So when ray of light move from high to low refractive index, light bends away from the normal. In this case, this is the opposite of first case. Here the ray of light move from low to high refractive index and light ray bend towards the normal. Here ray of light passes from air to glass. You can look at the pointers, they are pointing that ray of light is passing from air to glass. So these are the rules of refraction. Now what happens when a ray of light passes from normal or at 90 degree? Then light will go undeviated, means it will not show any bending, or there will be no change in speed of light rays. It is same as for a law of refraction. Again, in law of reflection, when a ray of light passes from normal, it does not deviate. So like that, when incident ray is fall along with normal or at 90 degree, there will be no deviation in light rays. Now, there are a few situations are given in your book. That pencil, it looks bent when it is put in the water. Why it looks bent? It is again because of law of refraction. So this bending is also based on the rules of refraction. So what happens here, when the ray of light passes from the tip of pencil, which is dipped in the water, look at the diagram, it bend away from normal as it move from water to air. You are where you are present, where are your eyes? It is in the air. So rays of light, they are coming from water to air, means from denser medium to rarer medium. Then what happens? Ray of light will bend away from normal. Therefore, these rays appear to be coming from a point that lies above the actual position of the tip of pencil, and not only from tip but all the other points of pencil which are under the water. So the part of pencil under water appear to be bent with respect to its part above water. So it is the reason why pencil appears bent when it is seen above from the water. Same is the case here. That is, again, these two cases are given in your book. First case is a pond appears shallower, means less deep than it actually is. And second case is a coin put in an empty cup, not visible before and become visible after some water is poured into the cup. These you must be familiar with these two situations. You must have seen your swimming pool in your school also. It looks less deep than it actually is, and you must have done this activity, that you must have put a coin in a bowl and it is not seen from its side. When we put some water, then you are able to see coin. It looks as it is raised above the water. It is again because of refraction. That was in the case of bending of pencil dipped in water. So these are the cases which are based on the refraction. Now next topic is refraction by glass slab. Now in glass slab, the refraction is takes place from when a ray of light, it passes from air to glass, then it comes out from glass to air. It means first of all light will bend towards the normal when it enters into the glass slab, and then when it passes again to air, it will bend away from the normal. Now there are different rays you can see in the diagram. There are three rays. One is PQ. This is the incident ray that falls on the glass slab, and then MN is the ray of light, that is the refracted ray that passes into the glass slab, that bend towards the normal because it passes from rarer to denser medium. Then there is again one line, that is RS. This line, it is coming out from the glass slab and it move away from the normal, that is T. Why it is move away from normal? Because it is coming from denser to rarer medium, and this RS ray final ray is called emergent ray. Okay, PQ is incident ray and MN is refracted ray and RS is the emergent ray or final ray that is coming out from the glass slab. Now what is the characteristics of this emergent ray? It is that this is parallel to the incident ray, means RS is parallel to PQ. If we extend them, you can see broken lines which are shown in your figure. So they are parallel. So in this activity, we have seen that ray of light, it passes from rarer to denser medium and then again it passes from denser to rarer medium. Now some definitions. Initial ray falling on the glass slab, it is known as incident ray. The path of ray MN with the glass slab is known as refracted ray. The final ray RS coming out of the glass slab is known as emergent ray. The angle between the incident ray and the normal at the point of incidence is known as angle of incidence. The angle between the refracted ray MN and the normal at the point of incidence is known as angle of refraction. Students, now you have to answer the following questions and you have to write answer these questions in your rough notebook. Question number 1, explain rules of refraction with the help of diagrams. Question number 2, give reason. A pond appears shallower than it actually is. B part, a pencil appears bent, dipped in glass of water. Question number 3, explain refraction through glass slab with the help of diagram. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.